Hey guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Last time we decided to go off and repel the Lagiacrus. Make sure you get his ass handed to him. And now let's see what we're doing today. Well, before we get started on anything, we have a bunch of people to talk to, so let's talk to them. And they're probably gonna be, congratulating us on the repelling the Lagiacrus. But we will have to kill him later on. Now, I don't know how many people there are to talk to. I just want to get into the quest right now. And these guys are kind of not letting me. But I'm going to check the villager request here. I'm not paying attention to anything these people say because, frankly, I don't give a damn at this point. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. One person at the farm. Who else? I'm looking at my gamepad to find out who all wants to talk to me. Oh, okay. I have no idea what he's going on about. I think he might be a little bit high. Oh, okay. This is, we have all three boats at our disposal now. I thought I had all three of them at my disposal before. Apparently, I was wrong. Alright, now let's talk to this girl. And she's going to have more quests for us because repelling the Lagiacrus was an urgent quest. And I believe we could take on the Rathian now, which is what I planned on doing today. Because Rathian... well, Rathian's a lot of fun. Okay. Dragon Lady. Yes. This is the one that I shall be doing. This is, well, interesting history with the Rathian. She is the female version of the Rathalos, which was the flagship monster all the way back in the original Monster Hunter. And back then, you took on the Rathalos first before going on to the Rathian, who didn't deal as much damage, but she had more health. So she was actually kind of considered a bit harder than Rathalos. So that's, interesting. Now, I remember, typically I fight the Rathian in the flooded forest. And so I'll be frank here, I don't have any memory of the cutscene that's going to be going on here or where to find it. But I think Area 3 here is a good place to start. Anything? Okay, yes, here we go. So yes, this is one mean bitch. And that clawing attack that she did to take down that Aptonoth, she can use on you. And yes, she will try to eat you as well. And okay, she's gonna fly away. Fuck you too. I think anyway. Okay, yeah, she's going. Okay, that attack that she can do will pin you. And I believe she's the first monster thus far that can do that. That you encounter that can do that. There are others that will be able to, but the ways to get out are to rotate your control stick and just mash buttons, or if you have a dung bomb, you can use that, throw it at the monster, and it will get that monster off of you instantly. Now, with Rathian, she is classified as, I would believe, a true wyvern. Now, some of you guys, you might pronounce it as wyvern. I am not going to judge you, even though pronouncing it wyvern does drive me a little bit crazy. But she embodies the true look of a wyvern. Okay, and there's her shadow right there. Okay, she's going off probably to Area 8. But what I was getting at was with wyverns. Wyverns have a unique look to them that make them very different from dragons. And this is another thing that really kind of gets on my tits, my man tits, about the neglect of the differences between these two species. See, as you can see, a wyvern has 4 main limbs when it comes to like arms and legs. In this case, she has 2 legs and then 2 wings. Dragons typically have 4 legs and 2 wings, so they have 6 major limbs outside of their head and their tail. And then the other difference is that dragons are usually portrayed in history as intelligent. If you've seen any fantasy things like, case in point, Sean Connery as, what was it? I think it was, goddamn, what was that movie? Sean Connery has pretty much played everything. He's the animal version of God. But, yeah, in that case, that was a dragon, 4 limbs, highly intelligent and capable of speech. So, Rathian is a monster driven more on instinct, not so much intelligence. And that's why I think there's a much bigger difference between Wyvern and Dragon that people need to acknowledge. And even though I absolutely adored the film, How to Train Your Dragon drove me insane when it came to the differences between Wyverns and Dragons. But, okay, going into this monster's abilities, I'm not bringing anything super important with me into this fight, because this, compared to how she was in the original Monster Hunter, she's way toned down here, hitboxes are much better, and she's frankly kind of easy. She is more ground-based, as opposed to Rathalos, who is who's air-based, but when she does go into the air, like right here, stay out from under her. Otherwise, she will use her tail attack, which is an instant poison. Even if you do cut off her tail, that tail stump can still hurt and cause poison. Now, it used to be that monsters were highly telegraphed in their attacks, so it was very easy to predict how they behaved. Case in point, going all the way up to, I think, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, if a monster turned towards you really quickly, then that monster was going to do a charge attack. If it turned kind of slow, it was going to use a fireball. Here is not the case. They can do pretty much anything to you. And that pin attack right there, be aware of it. Because if you are hit, if your foot so much as stubbed from that, you will go down. Oh boy. Alright, and just like with many other monsters, her weak point is her head. You can see Cha-Cha gets poisoned there. I really don't care because, fuck you, Cha-Cha. That's why. Her breakable parts, well, her head can be broken, her 2 wings can be broken, and her tail can be cut off. So, yeah, there's that to think about. But it's very, very important that you get a hold of either her armor set or the Rathalos armor set. This is one of the reasons why I'm bringing the Kuro Peko set with me as long as I am. Because fire hurts. I'm not sure if you guys have been burned at all, or if you were stupid enough to touch something hot like the stovetop. Oh, her face is broken. Oh, goody. But, yeah, if you don't have something with fire resistance, you're probably going to have a bad time. And, oh, whoa, she is weak already. Well, she's exhausted. That doesn't usually happen. And when she is exhausted, she can't breathe fire. So that's very good. So I am going to go to town on this royal bitch. Also, her nickname is the Queen of the Land. Let's see. Wow, I am bouncing off like a madman. And what the hell? I could have ah, man, this, my aim with the Spirit Round Slash is just not going too well. Alright, she's probably going to head off to area 2 or 4 in order to feed on some poor Aptonoth that was unlucky to be around. And so we got to stop her. Keep her as exhausted as long as possible. Okay, it's likely going to be area 4. It doesn't look like there's going to be any Aptonoth here. But, what's it? I am going to need to upgrade my sword here sometimes. Oh, no. No. What the hell is she eating? Okay, yeah. That's not good. But I'm going to try to get the shiny. No! Come on! Okay. She is, showboating, I think. But I want this tail. That tail looks delicious. It's going to be mine, and I'm going to mount it on my wall later. Also, the other thing I'm going to need from the Rathian in terms of weapons is the longsword, which I believe that's called the Wyvern Blade. And I'm going to need that from Lagiacrys later on because, well, fire... if a monster's using it, fire is bad. If you're using it, fire is good. Oh yes, I forgot. She could do a double backflip too. So just because she lands on the ground doesn't mean you're... Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, usually if that hits normal solid ground, that does a... Okay, here we go. Dive. Okay, we're good. No! Come on! Alright, we're good. We're good. And now my throat is scratchy. Where's my soda? Okay, there it is. Alright. Alright. I can now, what are you doing? Get your ass back here. Oh, okay, so she could also do a triple fireball attack as opposed to her, normal fireball, and that attack is unique to Rathian, so Rathalos will not be able to do an attack like that. And also that triple charge attack is another attack that only she can use as opposed to Rathalos. But Rathalos has an array of techniques all to himself, so it's not like one is going to have an unfair advantage over the other. And I believe their Melings is here because I just heard a cat meow. Oh, there he is. You little bastard. Alright. Also, another interesting thing, and this is going into the reason why I do not like egg quests, is that Rathians and Rathaloses, they tend to trail the person carrying the egg. So unless you want to go off and... Goddamn, another one missed. So unless you want to go off and try to kill the Rathalos and or Rathian that's in the vicinity when you take that egg, then you're going to have a bad time. Just awful. I'm surprised you are not really hurting yet. You're not even trying. Can I get an actual rep? Okay, I got it. I was worried that I was out of touch with my abilities to use the Spirit Round Slash. Now, granted, it's been a couple of weeks since I actually did my last recording, and that was because college and all. I have my work cut out for me this semester, so honestly, video uploads are kind of gonna slow down a bit. But it's not gonna stop me at least trying to have a good time when playing dem games. What are you doing? No, get away from me. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to use these poison knives. And there goes the Rathian. I am disappointed. Also, you do get antidotes with you. So, in case you get that poison, or better yet, if you happen to get the ingredients for herbal medicines, that would be even better. Okay. Oh, I thought that I would be able to dodge that. Hitboxes are still... Okay. Hitboxes are still not the best even in this game, but at least are a hell of a lot better than Freedom Unite, I swear to God. I have never, ever been able to have a monster hit me from a distance that spanned the length of a football field. Have you? Alright, every breakable part on this monster has been broken, so go to town. Just simple as that. Okay, don't know what you were trying to accomplish there, but okay, that's fine. Alright, she's thoroughly exhausted, so well, I'm not gonna catch her. What the hell are you thinking? But no, she is going to die. I'm going to need her parts. Rarest item on this monster, something else I forgot to mention, was the Rathian Plate. Which this goes into my thing about Monster Hunter that you know, I love this game to death, but the item drop system, fuck it in this series. Like seriously. Ugh. Rathian plate on village and low rank quests, I believe, is a 1% drop from the tail. It's no higher than 3, or probably maybe even 8, maybe. So it's just, it is such a low chance. It's just awful. I don't have, you do have access to item drop rates from the wiki. I don't have that up on my computer right now. I typically just, I have it open to the quests that I need to get done, as well as any like hidden quests that need other quests as prerequisites. So the item drop rate is not something on my priorities. But it is the Rathian plate. Jesus Christ, I hate that thing. But it's not the worst. If you, by the time you get onto the high rank quest where things get a bit harder, but at the same time, you know, the more things change, the more they stay the same, sort of thing. The Rathian plates will become much easier to get. In fact, if you capture a monster too, that gives you a greater chance at getting a plate. But as it stands right now, knowing my luck, getting a plate's not going to be very fun. Alright, Rathian can either go into Area 7 or straight into Area 8. It looks like she might be going straight into Area 8 from here. Yeah. Which could be good news for me, since if she goes into Area 8 and it takes time for me to get there, she will probably be asleep. Probably. Okay, just get up all on in here. Okay, no, she's not asleep. I probably should have waited. I was hoping that she only had one hit left till death and I might be able to knock her out of the sky. I've done that with monsters before. It is brilliant. Like, it's not like a slow descent and then they die. No, they just drop out of the sky. It's amazing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's see what we get. It's probably going to be standard Rathian items. Rathian webbing, that particularly the webbing on certain large monsters, that can be kind of tricky to get. Like, it's a fairly common item, but not super common. It could, the lack of webbings can really sneak up on you. But what was I getting at? I was kind of off on a rant with the Rathian plates. But there are 3 or 4 methods of getting Rathian plates. A direct carve from the tail, which again is like that 1% chance. A reward item for breaking her head. And a reward item for capturing, as well as just a generic reward item, which that's kind of like getting a cosmetic drop in Team Fortress 2. It just hardly ever happens. And that's a scale, so yeah, no plates. And to make matters worse, the Rathian plate looks exactly like a Rathian scale, so cockblock moments. Simple as that. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again when we're ready to take on the next monster, the Giganox. I'll see you then.